never going to do that. You can run, but you can't hide. We're all going to have to do it eventually. No matter where you go, there you are. You're gonna have to face yourself someday. It's not gonna be easy, but it's gonna be worth it. If you wanna grow, if you wanna move on beyond the current rut you're stuck in, you're gonna have to face yourself. And that's what our June challenge is gonna be all about. Confronting what is in the past, the way you grew up, and how it's holding you back in the present day. Finding out things that you don't like, even if it's making the bed, and taking baby steps towards improving them. Going outside and working out for 45 minutes, some type of workout. 15 minutes of reading a nonfiction book, something to give you wisdom and educate your mind. And to drink water. A good way to figure out who you are is to set some goals that you commit to that could cause possible failure in your life, scary, and stick to them. Make it a priority. Make it a no matter what. Nothing gets in the way. I'm going to do this every single day, and nothing's gonna stop me. Challenge yourself. Find out who you are. Come out on the other side stronger and wiser. And you're gonna look back in 30 days and thank yourself. Join the Discord. Links in the description. Oh, I thought I saw myself again. What's your experience with confronting yourself? What has it looked like in the past? And what are you afraid to do in the future? What is holding you back? Let me know. Let's talk about this.
How long did it take you to realize you had to confront yourself? And then what was it like when you finally figured out you had to face yourself and you couldn't run from yourself any longer?
The very first time I confronted myself is when I was running from the cops in the middle of the night, and I went to a Maverick to fill up my foam cup with soda, and I could only pay with pocket change. So I started counting out my pocket change, and it cost 88 cents. And the girl, I counted out a few nickels, I counted out a few dimes, and then I started counting out mostly pennies, and the girl was like, "It's okay, I'll cover it." And I was so grateful. So I got hopped back in the truck, I left, still on the run from the cops, and I got around the corner and I took a drink of my soda, and it was just carbonation. And I started to sob and sob and sob. And at that moment, I was like, I can't do this anymore. You know, this is pathetic. I'm on the run from the cops. I can't even afford to buy myself a soda. And like, this is a joke. And so that was the first time that I confronted myself, and I was like, I can't do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. And, you know, then shortly after that, a few days after that, I quit meth and I stopped doing meth. And then I had to confront myself again later on when I had to ask for help. And I had to have my parents come and get me. And then a few weeks after that, I had to have my parents come and get me again. And I had to confront myself and tell myself, you know, I need help. And now in my recovery, I feel like I confront myself almost every day, I would say. You know, that I have to continue in my recovery. I have to work my recovery as hard as I worked my addiction. You know, as much as I used meth, that's how hard I have to focus on my recovery now. And I have to be honest with myself about that. Because if I'm not honest with myself, then I start to slip. And so I think that's something that I try to do. I'm not perfect at it, but I try to do every day, is confront myself every day and be honest with myself. Was that good? Too much?
Did you ever try to leave town to get away from yourself and then realized wherever you go, there you are?
Stop. Yes, I did. I ran away to Montana, and I got stuck in Montana for 3 weeks, almost a month. And I wasn't using meth at that time. I was sober, but I still had all the same issues. I was still homeless. I was still showering at the Planet Fitness. I was still couldn't afford to eat. I was still shoplifting like a freaking psycho. And I still had the same issues. I wasn't using methamphetamine anymore, but I still had every other problem. I still couldn't regulate my emotions. I still wasn't happy. I still was lonely. I still literally was living the same exact life, except I didn't have meth in my life. And I was in Montana. There was no difference between Utah or Montana. I was the exact same.
Well, there you go. Here, you heard it here first. Wherever you go, There you are.
And now I'm 10 months sober today.